Lands versus Teamer Delver happening off camera, so to speak. All right. Turn 1 Delver for Max. And we're underway. So Max's deck is the blue-white Stoneforge Delver deck that we've been seeing pop up on Magic Online a bit, but it has a black splash. And I'm not sure for what. At least I think it does.
His deck. Shiny.
It's a little shiny. That's a Japanese one.
For YouTube, for the camera, I think they like live counter.
Go ahead.
Keep trigger.
Your turn. I'm at 16.
20.
Okay, draw. Surreal trigger.
Yeah, let's get the.
Then we are 1, 2, 3.
All right, sorry about that. Just getting back to Roland on something. And we're watching Roland right now. Insectile Aberration. Staring down DRC, it looks like. DRC, no Delirium yet. Merentil says, I remember seeing a concept photo of D&D inspired cocktails. I bet some people would get some for the novelty. I want to drink some Halo. Sniff some Halo. I don't know. I'm making a joke. I'm not saying anybody should do anything bad. I feel like I've seen some Magic the Gathering inspired cocktails like on Reddit and stuff. There has to be like a bar out there somewhere serving Black Lotuses and I don't know.
Too bad. Play a scheme back for the 18. Play a Dragon Chase
David Tawano, yeah.
It's delirious.
Black Lotus might be interesting if you get 5 different colored liquors and mix it up in front of someone to get the color black. That sounds interesting. I'm not the most knowledgeable about liqueurs and cocktails and all that. MTG banning with a great one, Blessed Wine. Blessed Wine? I don't know. Elixir of Immortality, that's a good one. That's a good cocktail name. I feel like that would be a hot seller. Like, I feel like if I had a bar, a cocktail bar selling $17 cocktails, and one of them was called Elixir of Immortality, and it tasted decent, that would be a moneymaker. To all the bartenders and restaurant owners out there, there's a tip. You want to make money? I just gave gold out on the Twitch stream. Someone's gonna get rich off that idea. All right, we hear music playing. You gave out treasure. Everything is treasure these days. There's somebody outside my window.
So you have a white book.
It seems like, I mean, I haven't looked at the limited commons and all that in real detail, but it seems like everybody's just going to have treasure tokens on the battlefield, right? On New Capenna. There's Underground Sea. So there's the Black Splash showing up. If I'm rolling Chang, I'm a little confused right now. Maybe we're waiting on Gurmag Angler or something. What could the Black Splash be for? I actually don't know what the Black Splash is for, chat. Fatal Push?
Force the crop rotation trigger.
Discard?
I'll leave that on thought.
Cool. Now, my turn.
How many cards are there? Five. How many cards? Five.
Oh, dodging filter.
Plague Engineer is a possibility. Plague Engineer is a real possibility, actually. Plague Engineer, quite good. He's Murktide. Let's see if that resolves.
Yep, five.
Okay, Brainstorm in response to the Murktide, I believe, is happening here. Murktide's still not on the table yet. Maybe Plague Engineer and Ley Lines. That seems like a reasonable strategy. I mean, oh, I was hoping it was going to be a black card. Ponder. I'm dying to know what the black cards are on this deck. Looks like a Stifle revealed off Ponder. And maybe 2 lands? Maybe Doomsday in the sideboard? I don't know about that. Doomblade. Hype Train Conductor Comics Mike says maybe it is there to confuse everyone. That could be. There's the basic planes. Prismatic ending on Dragon's Rage Channeler. Seems like that's resolving. There's a Delver and passing the turn. No worries for days with that Delver. Puts Max down to 3 with the Murktide attacking for 8. It's a dangerous life total. Bolt just ends game 1. Wasteland takes out the Underground Sea, so we may never see a black card in this game. Bolt you on your upkeep. All right, and we're going to game 2. I want to see some black cards in game 2. Underground Sea, Delver, pass.
It's a hard decision.
Waste you, pass. Okay. Delver trigger doesn't flip. Looks like Max drew a Wasteland but has a Tundra. Plays Tundra. Attacks for 1. Passes. Swords to Plowshares revealed off the top. It could just be a third color for Prismatic Ending. That's a reasonable take on it, J8 Stock. Attack Wind Insectile Aberration. But if that were the case, wouldn't you just put a Volcanic Island instead and at least like threaten Pyroblast? Like, wouldn't that just be better if you're just like trying to have a third color? Yeah, Shenwei agrees. Keith Masterflex hoping for Gurmag. I'm hoping for it too. I want to see something different happen. I want to see something new. Looks like the webcam league match wrapped up.
I'm moving the last piece of the furniture that we're having to sit.
Stifle on Fetchland
Classy.
is nice. I agree.
The next phone range on the cycle one. I just don't like when I touch a cards and they fall. Like I want to avoid that.
Me too.
Roland just scooped, huh? Is that what just happened? Why the scoop there? Man, these games, I look away for 1 second and I miss what happened. I guess Roland just felt too far behind in game 2. I just watched a quick recap of it off camera, off screen. Yeah, a stifle on the fetch land caused Roland to scoop.
I am going to
Good.
I mean, I think mentor decks are good with a third color. One possibility for a black card, I mean, potentially, a possibility for a black card we could see in this blue-white black Delver is Unearth. That's possible. It wouldn't surprise me. But also seems like not a big payoff. All right, Stoneforge finds Batterskull. Is that random saw outside coming through on the mic chat? It's so loud I can't hear if I'm hearing it on the live feed. It looks like the saw is coming through on the live feed. All right, I'm going to get up and close the window.
Something.
All right, we close the window. The Dark Ritualist. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Very scary name. This blue-white Delver deck has not really done its thing yet. Let's see what. All right, another Stoneforge. Not scary. I just make BBB. Yeah. Triple black. Yeah, Stifle is its thing. You're right, Roberts. I guess I was talking more about the white and the black cards. Obviously, Max won a game. Bolt on Stoneforge. We know Batterskull is in hand, I think. Stoneforge down. Attacking for 1. All right, a correction of life totals there. Max is actually at 15. Attacking with Insectile Aberration. Brainstorm revealed. Rosie Dog says, studying for my rules advisor test. Wish me luck, guys. Good luck. Pyroblast on Insectile Aberration.
And green and crop rotate again. 3.
Rolling fetching here. Maybe a Murktide on the way. Enough cards in the yard. Expressive iteration, actually. Jade Stock is so right. We may not find out what the Black Splash is. I will get a hold of these deck lists eventually, and I will post them in our Discord, so keep an eye out for that. I just haven't been able to go pick them up. Yeah, what's worth holding a stifle? Okay, there's a stifle on Polluted Delta. Stifle looking good, though. It's like the third stifled fetch land. Gets Tundra. Yep, stop the shuffle there. Teferi Time Raveler. That's pretty good. Plussing and passing. So potentially defending against a Murktide here. Defending Teferi from Lightning Bolt. I like that. If Roland plays a Murktide, it can just get bounced. Max opting not to draw a card just yet. Seems right to me. Power Blast. Power Blast on Teferi. Teferi down. Brainstorm. And it gets dazed. Shard Twin, thank you for the resub. 22 months at tier 1 for Shard Twin. Thank you, Shard Twin. Hello, Shard Twin. Wasteland on Volcanic Island after a Jite. Delver of Secrets for Roland. Prismatic Ending on Delver. Resolves. And a Brainstorm. I see a Stoneforge, a Source of Plowshares, and a something. Couldn't tell what the third card was. Maybe a Stoneforge, Swords, and Force of Will in hand. Didn't keep a card to pitch to Force of Will. I don't know if there was an option to. I'm just saying. Hype Train Conductor Comics Mike says, I like how Max is picking his spots. Agreed. We haven't seen Max on stream in a little while. Max been busy with work, but Max a good player. You've seen Max in our... if you go back on our YouTube channel and look through, you'll find matches with Max. Shade says, Chris, what's your favorite Legacy deck? At the moment, I'm enjoying Grixis Control, and if I'm looking to just... not necessarily play to win and just jam and have a good time, I play Goblins. That's currently what I've been up to. All time, I would say the archetypes I like the most are Grixis or Sultai Control. Blue-black base control is my favorite. And I want them to unban Oko. I miss Uro Oko decks. Doesn't everybody else? All right, Source of Plowshares takes out Murktide. Saw that coming. Stoneforge, is that getting dazed? No. I think this is the third Stoneforge of Game 3. This time fetching Batter Skull. Bolt on Stoneforge. Monka TG, thank you for the resub. 24 months, amazing. 24 months. That's 2 years. 2 years from Monka TG. And it's funny because I was looking earlier today. We started streaming on Twitch exactly 2 years ago. So that means Monka was here since the very beginning. Monka was here since the very beginning. Thank you, Monka. Monka says that's 1,021 years in dog years. I don't know if that's true. I don't know anything about dog years. But it sounds right. Sounds like it would be right. 24 Monkas. Monka is here, everybody. Everybody, please say hello to Monka in chat. It's important. My safety becomes a concern if people don't say hello to Monka in chat. Thank you, Monka T. And 2 years ago, when we were doing the first Twitch streams for 90s MTG Banning was there. I played an epic match with Luris, Grixis Luris Delver versus, I think it was Blue-Black Standstill with Luris. It's up on our YouTube channel. Someone could go dig it up. Me versus MTG Banding. Nope, haven't been streaming since the 90s, just since 2 years ago. I can't believe it's been 2 years, by the way. I can't believe it. Kind of blows my mind.
Standings go up after this.
But with one loss, you can make that okay.
I cannot answer this question.
Keith Masterflex says, "Hi, Monka. Thank you for protecting 90s MTG from the old school mob." Yeah, the old school people are out to get me. I'm pretty sure they're going to get me eventually. They're really upset with me.
It's against the law, so you get arrested for that.
The magic cards.
Delver of Secrets. This has been a pretty epic game 3. Delver now equipped with Umizawa's weapon. I'm just going to call it Umizawa's weapon from now on.
Where all of the shit have like alignment. So I don't know, everything is crazy. And the prices in Manhattan are
We should also we have an equipment subtype, but we should have a subtype of that subtype called weapons. Mark Rosewater, if you're listening. Brazen Borrower, Bouncing Delver.
Where do you say?
Or potentially bouncing the weapon, I'm not sure.
Have you heard of there's this new site that is like this year.
Thinking about force pitching Daze on the Petty Theft. Resolves. I think Roland's in trouble if this weapon starts getting any counters on it. C. Schroeder says, is this a live tournament? This is not a live tournament. The matches are pre-recorded. But I'm live. I'm here in real time, if you can believe it. 7-7 Murktide. That'll hold off the Delver for now. And maybe forever, potentially. Okay, the Batter Skull is in hand. And a 5th land drop now. Do you play around days here? Yikes. Attacking with Delver. Interesting. No blocks. Oh, no, he does block. He does block. Interesting. Max fetching. Ooh, this is risky. But I guess it has to be done. Oh, man, the days. I mean, yikes. Also, the weapon should be untapped. That's a violation.
Alright, how do I get out of this?
Swing for 8. Yeah, 1.
You have no cards in your hand?
No cards.
Okay, I'll go to 1.
Yeah, Max is laughing. Max thinks this is all funny. But this is actually a serious Magic tournament. Max, if you're watching this back later, does it look like I'm laughing? Do you think I think this is funny? This is serious. He did raise the counter on the first Murktide. Cartesian, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Let's waste the cover. Alrighty.
Dave Kaplan with the correct take. Stifles should be reserved for laughter. I agree.